But I mean, you're really going to have to tap into the experience that players like NBK and Body bring to the table here for Double Pony if you're going to measure up against Astralis. And there's an excellent interview with Body on HLTV up right now. If you're interested in learning more about how this system works, go and check it out. But they're not wasting any time at all. Initial skirmishes happening around the map.
Yeah, we can see 4 men focused on the A bomb site for Astralis. Make it 5. Dupree's here as well, but the bomb is going elsewhere, as we can see. They're being actually pinched by Double Pony, or they were, but the Pony's been put down, it seems, in the pistol round. The numbers game working out well, but 1 versus 3, it's doable for Body. It's got a tight angle to try and isolate the fight. It's got to fall back for the reload, however. You can see Astralis lining up to try and make this as hard as possible. They'll choose to push in as well, abusing the numbers, and Astralis will take their CT pistol.
Very nice work, and everybody looking dialed in and focused on the Astralis side. No shock there. Zip in it. Bubsky definitely firing on all cylinders with this team. And it doesn't look like they're boot camping right now. It looks like they're playing from home. So we'll see how that pans out here for Astralis. But yeah, I mean, as far as Body and Double Pony is concerned, definitely worth a read. That interview, guys, go check it out. But it's exciting to see just how this team has really gelled together. I mean, they utterly destroyed Vitality, so that was fun to watch. But now they've got to measure up against a foreign team. And so derbies, you know, the players know each other so well that it's kind of tough to call sometimes. Those upsets tend to happen a little bit more frequently. Here against a Danish roster of Astralis' caliber, Double Pony will truly be put to the test.
I'm sure we're supposed to have a picture of NBK on a pony. I shall make some inquiries to see where that is.
Wings, no less. A pony with wings.
You know who you are. Glocks are out. And that's a lot of players seen by Dupree. Drops the bomb carrier immediately and falls back for a re-aggression. A UMP is here as well for Bubsky. Some bonus money with that.
Oh,
and then there was NBK.
Just let the Bubsky, just let the UMP go. Guys, let the UMP go. Don't peek with the rifles.
This is a good round for Abuse versus the Glocks. From that range, he would need 3 headshots to kill a player with a helmet.
Why is it so hard, though? Why is it so hard to just let the UMP go get the kills? You know? Bonus money. It's the whole point of buying those guns. Bonus money.
Yeah, put some cash in the coffers.
Indeed. Get that AWP in play all the quicker. So, you know, anti-ecos, but I mean, it's all the focusers on stats. So often it's on stats.
Well, round 3, we've got the AK-47s and a guest appearance from Joko's Galil. The Galil spray is akin to the Titan logo in reverse. What? Definitely worth, yeah, if you think
Titan
about it.
logo.
Yeah, because it goes like right into the left.
Okay.
Spray, so it's kind of like an inverse Titan logo.
Fair enough.
Galil spray pattern.
It's a T.
Yeah.
That is definitely a weird spray on the Galil.
Yeah.
The FAMAS one, though, is weird. It's like the half moon with the FAMAS. It's definitely a bizarre spray pattern.
I wonder how many people practice in deathmatch with Galils and FAMASes. I'd imagine it's a bare minimum, but we've got Body charging into the B bomb site. Hasn't found anybody just yet. Maybe retakes a scenario for Astralis, although they're trying to fight before the bomb is planted. Either way, they'll have to re-aggress. We can see there was a lurker in mid in Joko, but he gets popped through the smoke. That UMP coming in clutch once again. Got 3 smokes and 2 incendiaries for Astralis' retake. Glaive lining up the initial offerings to the plate of Double Pony, and here is the incendiary as well. So we'll see how it spreads on the bomb site. Limits where Double Pony can stand. Really trying to do what they can. He's still got some nice angles. Lucky's got one here. Body will fall to the bullets. That's a huge headshot from Dupree. 5 versus 2, but someone's got to get on this bomb. They're really reining in the kills here. Bubsky coming through from the back, and that wasn't expected by Afro. A classic textbook retake from Astralis, and again, Double Pony are going to have to dig deep if they are to win these technical maps versus the likes of Astralis.
And near perfect retake, dude. 4 out of 5 players survive, and that was up against 5 players for Double Pony. Double Pony just not coming up with the kills right now. And so what we may be seeing here is Double Pony trying to get their feet under them going into this series. Some unforced errors and some missed duels definitely going to cost them, and so we'll see if they can, you know, balance out the nerves here. Going into the rest of this match. It is still very early days, of course. There's still plenty of time for them to get zeroed in. But, of course, you know, in their mind's eye, they're just wishing they could hit the ground running, really put the pressure on the Danes, but that's just not going to be the case. And, I mean, Astralis and Vertigo, it is a solid map for Astralis. We expect to see big things. And there's a nice double for Bubs.
Gotta love a continuation spray. Just in case someone else is going to peek and try and trade frag, the spray continues, and the second player walks into it. That's game sense for you. Stuff that pros may take for granted, but someone at home can always learn from that. Well, it's a question of damage in this round for Double Pony, and that is quite lacking at the moment. They still have 4 kills across the players, which is really good for Astralis to try and build money for the future. Any kills would be important for Double Pony, but on this occasion, there will be none. 4-0 for Astralis. 1 bomb plant so far for the Double Pony squad. Though we know Galil's this time around. 4 AK-47s in the AWP for Afro.
So it really bodes well to see Bubsky as the guy who's just going to town right now, because he is the only... I mean, it's actually insane to say this, but he is the top performer in terms of rating right now for Astralis going into this match. So Device leaving Astralis certainly put a dent in terms of individual performance in the team. He's got big shoes to fill. Yeah,
one thing Bubsky won't have is burnouts.
That is certainly true. He is going to be well rested.
And I'm not even saying that to troll. Like on a serious note, I think burnout is a huge issue with the sheer amount of Counter-Strike that is played by the teams, trying to keep strats fresh and so on.
Well, strats fresh in this day and age.
Exactly. Yeah. It's extreme. It's very hard. Very hard to do. Put a smoke on short.
Get that natural evolution. That is going to be Double Pony taking over the A ramp now. That's enough of the B side action. They realize, okay, they're a bit too ready for us over there. And so let's try this A side and see what we can do here. 4 players gathered up for Astralis, however. There is a very warm welcome waiting for the Ponies.
Oh my god, Zipex with 3 headshots. The man is just delicious with a rifle in his hands. We can see how Astralis used the incendiaries to slow the push of Double Pony initially to allow the rotation, to have more players here. More of a stronghold on the A bomb site. Zipex just delivers. Just a warning, I can do this whenever I want to. Don't normally see him out there on an island like that delivering. He chose to engage in such a fashion and took out 3 players, so who knows what else is to come from Zipex later on. And again, just 1 kill in this round. Have a look at the money for Astralis, 5-0. Glaive on the CT side has got $11,500. Zipex has $12,250 before he buys. This is an outrageous sum of money for a CT side in round 6.
Yeah, going into round 6, no less. And again, it's just been dominant rounds, winning these duels. Zipmix getting the chance to show off his level of aim. And I mean, dude, if Zipmix is hitting shots right now, that is going to be fantastic for Astralis, because he has been, experiencing some up and downs, talking about burnout, etc. He's definitely one of the players who suffered from it in the past on the Astralis roster. Looking like we get an A rush here. Magus hears the footsteps, decides better, does not want to peek into that. Very nicely done, dude. That HE, that fall off HE did so much damage.
Oh, that's a really nice shot from Magisk. That's a very clean, that's an awkward shot to make, but it's very promising that he lands a shot like that first time around. And again, at this point, I'm just paying attention to how many kills Double Pony are getting, because again, like, to build momentum, ideally you want to make things expensive for the CT side, break them, and then it's harder for them to defend and so on.
You want to know how many kills they have?
How many kills?
6 total.
It's 1 kill a round.
Yeah.
Essentially. So that's not a good statistic right now.
It's it's a bit brutal right now. So we'll see. Astralis right now are just looking fired up and ready to go. They are here to make a statement. There will be no shenanigans. It'll be a clear-cut thing right off the bat, and Magus gets the timing impeccably correct, and a follow-up HE as well. Once again, Astralis living up to the expectations when it comes to utility damage on the CT side. They are unparalleled.
This is pre-watershed damage output from grenades. Oh, God. On a school day, no less. Completely outrageous behavior from Astralis.
Here, we'll tell you in a second, because there's actually Astralis. We have it. They averaged 29.2 damage per round with their utility in the first best of 3 of this tournament for them. That's pretty much par for the course. I expect to see Astralis around 30 damage per round. They are just magicians. They are magicians when it comes to HEs and mollies.
Yeah, and that includes Zonic as well. Shout out to Zonic.
That includes Zonic as well.
Not on the server, but he's definitely somebody, one of the more notable coaches.
Indeed.
It's hard to see from team to team. Oh, I'll get to it in a second, because we have an execute here from Double Pony. 4 versus 5. Again, nothing showing just yet in terms of the kill feed for Double Pony. And they've just got stronger angles here. Astralis. We've got support flashbangs from Glaive as well. Beautiful stuff.
You know, it's worth mentioning, actually, now that I look at it, that Double Pony in their first match had 45 average damage per round with nades against Vitality. So they were definitely popping off. That's way overperforming. I expect to see those numbers come back down to reality here.
Support flashbangs for Glaive. 7-0 for Astralis. Absolutely dominating and strangling Double Pony.
Indeed they are.
The timing of Astralis with the grenades, like the initial grenades, the first HE, the second HE later on, just like, it's so beautiful. I remember at the major, the executes they had on overpass towards the B bomb site, the chain flashes, but the delayed chain flashes that we weren't used to seeing in executes at that point was so, so beautiful. And it just continues with Astralis. And again, I think Zonic is key for Astralis. That man works very, very hard indeed. From night to night, when they find out their matchups, he disappears immediately. He's gone like Houdini.
Well, he is the...
put some work in.
Well, I mean, yeah, but he is like... He was the one who created the roster. He was the one with the vision. He was the one who put it all together. And he's been there through thick and thin.
He's the standard bearer for coaches. The standard bearer.
Yeah, every coach wishes they had as much power as Zonic. Let's see it, though. Jocko already going to get tanked up again. Just so much damage dealt with utility. And there's Bubsky taking him down.
Full control.
So this mid presence, you know, we see teams actually almost always, like, very little mid presence, usually from teams on the T side. And, well, Bubsky is just consistently winning in mid right now. And so Astralis, they can just focus on those extremities, counting on Bubsky to do the job.
Oh, my God. Honestly, am I watching porn right now?
I don't know how to react to that. Just let it slide.
Oh
just let it slide,
we could just sit here and just watch.
Yeah,
like, do we even need to commentate the round? I think it, like... This is absolutely savage. It's actually art. This is art from Astralis. You have to appreciate it.
Whoa, it's not every day we get to see this. 4 players with 16,000 in the bank.
You know what that means, Semler? It means they're losing money by winning rounds.
They are. The hard cap. You can't get more than 16,000. And we had 4 players. That is actually so rare to see.
Yeah.
4 players with 16 grand in the bank at the beginning of the round.
We have 2 players with USPs, which...
Shameful.
It's, you know, if it's good range, I guess you could at least have a P250, right? So if there's no helmets, you still have the range for the one shot, because the 5.7's a lot shorter, for example. But, you know, you got to be...
These HEs, man.
Got to be focused on that economy, man. You got to squeeze every little drop. And there aren't many drops for Double Pony fighting for scraps at present. I don't know when they last got a kill, I feel like. Because they've had 1-1-1 and 2 on their kills for a few rounds now, I feel like.
Actually, you're right. They're still at 2.
When did they last get a kill?
They got a... Didn't somebody die last round? Did Astralis kill themselves?
Oh, so it's Astralis have been alive. Two rounds in a row they have 5 alive.
There you go. Lucky. Second kill.
Man.
Lucky.
Double Pony.
Second kill of the map.
Double Pony are parched at the moment. It's like they've been eating those
salted oats.
Biscuits, and there's no glass of water in sight, man.
Eating salted oats. And you're saying, why did I not drink from the water earlier when I got led to it?
God damn.
Why did I be a stubborn pony?
Is it fair to call a pony a midget horse?
I think, you know, it's Shetland, right? You can go for that.
30 seconds for Double Pony to make a play towards the site. We can see that there is some gravitation towards A from Astralis and Double Pony, but finally the numbers are thinning for Astralis. Wall of smoke is up. We can see that there is a deterrent for planting the bomb. There's the lurker eliminated. Only 2 remain though for Astralis. Oh, the lineup! Bubsky won't let them have a single round, it looks like. Deleting everybody, desperately trying to plant the bombs, looking for that angle. Zipex hunting in the smoke, not quite there. Have they got this Double Pony down to that USP? Bet he wishes he had a 5.7 now.
If he had a 5.7, that would be a dead guy, but instead it is going to be the first round on the board for Double Pony. They have managed it. 2 players surviving in the chaos of the smoke, and I think that's more to do with Astralis just getting ahead of themselves and trying to make plays than them playing it seriously.
You have to respect my attention to detail there, man. Even a P250 with its like improved armor penetration there
would have got that kill. Yeah.
It would have certainly helped. You know, it would have certainly helped. And then who knows? Who knows? We can only guess.
Well, it will not be a 16-0. It will not be a 16-0 on this first map, so that's that much is clear. This is Double Pony's map pick as well. It's worth pointing out.
I would imagine they'll be more comfortable on the CT side. So, again, the quest, like, they've got 6 rounds to fight for at present. They've got a lot of work to do to put Astralis on eco. Let's see if they can get there.
NBK and Joko, late lurk in mid. Once again, I mean, not often to see teams just really setting up in mid so much.
Got some lurk smokes from Joko.
Hoping to take Bubsky down, but the Bubs is currently defending B side. Dupree there to help out. Body is already out of the picture.
Oh, almost Dupree. Double Pony are crawling to the B bomb site. Lucky and Afro with a combined 13 HP. So there is a chance for Astralis. Down goes Afro. There are smokes as well to keep that wall up. Now, will Glaive check for a flank here? We can see Joko is on the way, but he's on the reload as he's having a look-see. Too close now. Joko with 2 and Double Pony with 2 as well.
There we go. That lurk in mid paying off, and that is going to force Astralis to take that into account later on in these rounds. Lucky looking focused right now for Double Pony. And, well, Dupree did the best that he could, but the shots came through far too quickly there. Lucky really doing the work for Double Pony and just leading the way onto that bomb site. But again, we'll have to see how Astralis adjusts to these lurks in mid.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it's going to be Bubsky out here just posted up, ready and waiting. Unfortunately for him, no targets presenting themselves immediately. Magisk, though, already finding a kill.
Yeah, they're really committing to this. Astralis taking the fight to Double Pony once again. And Astralis had an average of about $11,000 at the beginning of this round. So again, Ponies have got more to do. Nice HE to eliminate Magisk on the stairs. Oh, Dupree with these bursts towards B. It's utterly, oh my God, it's just X-rated every round. The bursts are absolutely just sublime. That man came into this one hot, not even warmed up. Piping hot.
Served fresh. What a sick HE over the top, and there's the molly as well, trying to create some room here. Late lurk, and there's the shot. Bait and switch. Afro not going to miss that opportunity. Good work on his part. And this is prompting a rotation from Xyp9x over towards this B site, but with 57 seconds left, the hell was that? Never mind. With 57 seconds left, I mean, there's time for the rotate back, but Astralis are convinced that this is going to be a B hit.
Yeah, the longer they hold position quietly, the more Astralis have to put somebody towards A. So it just weakens everything everywhere in the respect of they're in a 3 versus 2, very likely worst case scenario. On this occasion, of course, it's a 3 versus 1. Very strong play from the tease. The jiggle won't be enough. Dupree looking to eliminate 4 players now. 22 seconds, and as soon as the shot is fired, Afro's fate is sealed. Dupree is playing like some kind of honey badger on that B bomb site.
Just taking bites out of everyone.
There is no mercy to be found anywhere near Dupree.
He's a monster, and Magisk also stepping up. And this was actually one of the big changes that needed to happen here for this team. The firepower was lacking on Astralis, which is why they tended to struggle in recent times. It was Dupree and Device doing a lot of the heavy lifting with Magisk and Xyp9x kind of trailing behind, Glaive as well. Here, I mean, Xyp9x is topping it out alongside Bubsky and Dupree, and Magisk is right there with them. So, I mean, it seems like Astralis are very comfortable right now in terms of who needs to do what to get the kills.
Oh, got to be careful. It's a very fast round from Double Pony. We had 3 CTs here, 2 remain. Bubsky holding an angle on short as there are plenty of question marks. Area control with the incendiaries in both directions. And Astralis will re-aggress. There's an option for Magisk. Looks to fall back on that when outstay is welcome. Man advantage for Astralis as more grenades go into the A bomb site from both teams as they fight for control. Peppering, fishing from Double Pony, but they had a small window of opportunity with that entry, but again, Astralis have just forced their way all over the bomb site. They will not give Double Pony anything for free. They're being starved of options, starved of control, starved of angles, and it will cost them all their utility. We saw the wall of smoke to plant the bomb earlier from Double Pony. They've got no smokes left now. Magisk has to find a safe space to reload his gun. Bubsky will create that space for him. And then it was just lucky. Versus 4 again. Astralis looking to build more cash. And they'll do exactly that. They respond with strength, Astralis, to everything the Ponies are doing.
And they're looking better and better, Astralis. Great team play as well. Mag is backing off from yellow. You know, you can see the swing from Lucky or from Double Pony trying to punish that, and yet his teammates are there to save him. This is looking like a very finely tuned machine here. Astralis looking better than ever. 10-2, utterly dominating this first half.
Launders, we need a demo review of this, please.
Well, what's he gonna say?
Don't forget to subscribe.
Astralis utterly hitting all the shots.
The strength,
on
man.
Pony.
The strength. They are a wall. Fortress Astralis. This makes the intro look even better.
Yes, actually, that does.
See, the help is there. They think, all right, we've got a chance to maybe pick up this AWP, but nope, Glaive is ready to rotate in either direction. He'll do even more. And there could still be angles around the corner from the AWP, and there'll be a warning from the HE grenade. Bubsky reading this play already. Maybe it'll be a swing from high and low, and there's more support on the way as well. Astralis know exactly what is coming, and the bomb has to scarper away. Running away more like ferrets than ponies in that mid position. Again, Dupree they're just so in control.
Would Smuya approve of Double Pony's play? The Rodent King?
Question for Smuya.
Ooh, nice shot from body. That is sick. But this should be done, and yep, Mega's going to find that kill. 11-2. Listen, if Astralis play like this, I can almost forgive them for beating OG. Almost.
Bubsky playing from the boiler room in the Astralis offices.
Fair enough. He's got the pipes. Throwback to Cluj-Napoca 2015.
Oh, good times.
That was, yeah. When somebody flushed, the pipes were right over the caster desk, and we could hear it every time, and we just prayed that the pipes would not burst. It was great.
Oh, man. We commentated from a few rooms with bathrooms in them.
Yeah.
Oh, good times, man. Bubsky holding down the mid position once again. Support a little further away on this occasion, but I think he's done his job. The area control is here. Double Pony even Molotoving off because they're looking for the support, and the double peek is ready from Astralis. Even triple. Look how they respond. I think maybe reading this response, Lucky makes his way into the B bomb site. He's been hurt though by Glaive. Dupree's here as well. 3v2. The bomb is still en route. Zipex rotating from A as well. You can see Magis just posted up in CT spawn. You can see Double Pony looking for the kills. They want to make it a better post-plant position by getting kills earlier. The pop flash is there, but Astralis they're passive enough to avoid this. The experience really showing for both teams, but again, it is advantage Astralis. The flank is on the way as well. Of course, there are all the tools here for Astralis. Everybody's got kits. No one's short of money. Double Pony really needs some more eliminations here. Astralis are on the way. There's Dupree looking for the burst once more. Zipex delivers 1 versus 2 now. Lucky trying to isolate the fight as best he can, and he will, but he won't win it. Dupree, 16 for 4. Everybody firing on all cylinders for Astralis as they move to 12.
And just continuing to just dominate and work well together as a team. The main thing here is that it just feels like Astralis are just working so well together as a unit right now. Double Pony can't come out ahead because it just keeps, either you have individual performances like this from Bubsky where he gets 2 kills for his 1, or you get these clean retakes where it's just flanks on flanks. You don't know which way to look and they're all over you. You've got nowhere to go if you're Double Pony.
Yeah, and it's pretty awesome, the precedent Astralis set in previous rounds in mid and various other places where they have that rifle support for the AWP, and then that allows them to take liberties and just have the AWP. They're essentially alone in a position where you surely expect a trade fragger, so it gives Astralis an extra man elsewhere. And you see, even after killing Bubsky, Double Pony are throwing Molotovs and so on because they're looking for that rifle around the corner who isn't even there. And it gives Astralis more time to rotate in those kinds of rounds.
Yes, indeed. Okay. I think this is better than average for... they're almost averaging 300 nade damage on Astralis already. At the end of the half, I mean, that's actually a bonkers performance. But enough on that. Just lakes of fire everywhere. How do you get through this? You don't. The answer is you die.
I think a strong Astralis is important for the scene. And we're certainly seeing a strong Astralis right now, looking for a 13th round, and they're well on the way. 4 versus 2, there is time for double pony, but that's about it. NBK looking for the second, can't quite get there. He was a little blind. Lucky 1 versus 2, needs a 1v1, there it is, versus Bubsky. He can sit in the corner for the time being. While he entertains, we can see Dupree's on the way. The bomb is on the bomb side, there's nowhere but forward for Lucky to go. Bubsky waiting for the trade frag. Lucky will read this, but he needs to identify where the second man is coming from, and time is running low. 25 seconds to collect that bomb. And there's Dupree with the angle, in the rear with the gear. 13-2, Astralis could not be more dominant, really, in that half of Vertigo. We'll see if it continues after the break. Astralis are in that arse. They are 3 rounds away from victory.
It's a pony.
Round
it's a pony, Bartolf.
What's the arse called?
The donkey.
Oh, I see what. Oh, God. It's too early. It's not even 12 o'clock here.
Oh, dude. I love
I've had 3 coffees and I'm still not ready. Double pony will spot a number of players up the ramp, and they'll still hold 2 players towards A, but there may be a little rotation. NBK fishing in mid, see what's going on. They don't know if they're being led into a trap, but now the rotation really begins. The B bomb site is abandoned. The bomb is planted now. We see an exchange around the smokes. 4v4 retake smoke and a flash for body. I don't know if there's a defuse kit maybe on the floor, but there isn't one in hand. They'll try to create some space, double pony. We'll see what Astralis do in response. We've got some flashbangs as they are all over this bomb now. The heat map is looking pretty insane at the moment, but they've got to start defusing that bomb. It's a 10-second defuse. How on earth are they going to do this? Magisk, he's got 1 HP, and NBK will deliver all the kills, but I think they will just have the defuse. They really do need it as well. And there it is.
Oof, man. talk about cutting it close. For a second there, given how that first half went, when he was on 1 health there, Megas, I envisioned the clutch. I saw it coming, but unfortunately for Astralis, that is not going to be the case. So good. Double Pony showing no fear in this second half. They've truly got nothing to lose in this match. They have everything to gain, and so they really shouldn't be playing with any pressure on their shoulders. They should just be getting in here, focusing on hitting some headshots and having a good time. It's Astralis, who are obviously the team where everybody expects them to win. So a little bit of additional pressure on Astralis. But I think we've squared it away. A quick technical hiccup.
Just fixing a camera.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, Astralis have a lot of room to work with in this game of Vertigo. Double Pony have won a pistol, though. And, well, we'll talk about the buy once the tech timeout has concluded. And there is the man NBK. So I have it on very good authority, the highest authority.
Indeed.
That he is, the pony picture is in progress. So an appointment. So we're going to get, we will be furnished, Semla, we will be furnished
Yes.
with a picture of NBK sitting on a pony called Dieter. This is going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
And does the pony have wings?
I don't know. I don't know if we could. I don't know about the wings, but at least I'll be a pony.
You know his.
I don't,
he's
man. It's
supposed to
too
be a
early.
flying
My
pony.
brain doesn't work. My brain doesn't work.
What do you mean it's too early?
I can only,
We've been here since 4 a.m. You got here at 7.
It's like a chef, right? A chef who works in a restaurant. You know, it's very intensive work. So when they're in the kitchen, they're doing awesome stuff. But when they're out of the kitchen, they're basically useless. You know, they're like 5 IQ. They're just putting all their energy into that, and all the energy is on my screen here for the Counter-Strike. And apart from that, or flying drones, I'm kind of a vegetable. So we see a mixed bag here from Astralis. They've got 2 AK-47s and 3 Desert Eagles. And now it's their turn to receive some damage through the smoke from HE grenades. Just the one, though. Maybe there'll be more later as Double Pony look to stabilize their economy. Nice boost from Bree to look over in mid. When there was a grenade damage task on Vertigo in the operation, like 300 grenade damage, and I threw that exact grenade. And I got all the damage in one throw. In one throw. I think probably 200, but yeah. I was very pleased with myself.
That's a mega throw.
Double Pony will be very pleased with the 500 HP situation they have right now. 2 Astralis. The 2 AKs remaining, so there's potential for some nice upgrades here for Astralis. We can see Zipex and Bubsky are both low. So I have to ask the question, do they really want to sacrifice these AK-47s here, or are they just trying to bide some time, show some presence, and maybe fall back?
They really do only stand to donate here. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a very rough spot.
Died to the MP9 as well, and 2 kills for the MP9. Joko making that money at the end, and he even gets an AK. Unfortunately, his teammates were not able to secure the second one, but still, 3 rifles, an MP9 and an MP5 on Double Pony is pretty solid. Whereas Astralis, no bomb plant. Should be looking at a round of eco here from the Danes. And we'll see if they just decide to go quick, get it in, get it done, get it on.
That was the most French window ever on the, well, modern French window on the webcam with the roller shutters over it. I wish those were more prevalent in other countries. I think they're awesome.
Well, they're firm believers in blocking out the sun. I approve. Right? Very good. So you roll those suckers down, and that's it. There's no light getting into that room. Makes for excellent sleep.
Oh dear, that's a problem for NBK. Bearing in mind Joker's had his bell rung already. This could be problematic for Double Pony. That HE could be huge though. Oh, it won't quite be. Bubsky fortunate to be the only man of Kevlar at present. Dead now, of course. Rifle collected again by Double Pony. Nice strafing from Lucky. The MP9 so good for that. Run and gun. Makes it really hard to track players when you can run sideways with it and still be reasonably accurate, unlike the Mac 10.
Yeah, let's see. I just want to see this MP5 in action. Pew pew. Let's go. Yeah, there it is. Sick. One more.
This is P250. He can peak with confidence.
Disappointing.
Oh, actually, he is low.
He didn't get the second kill.
Oh, that's a nice shot from Dupree.
All right, there we go. All right, let's see. what do Astralis have in store for us here on their first buy round? That's what I'm curious about. No AWP picked up. It could have been an option. They elected not to go for it. Would have been a little bit of a stretch. Instead, they can go for a quick explosive play with everybody on AKs. They need to wait around for those pesky sniper rifles. And this is just a highlight reel from the last round. Eco Cobras all over the place. Good for double Poney. But now this is it. Astralis. Early on, what do we have? Already presence in a ramp, just some nades going in, trying to keep double Poney honest. And as those nades bloom, they rotate around to B, and it's looking like we're going to have a little bit of a fiesta over here on the B side.
Yeah, very different approach from double Poney with the 2 AWPs versus how Astralis were playing. It's interesting how the AWP was in different hands for Astralis. Because I guess traditionally you'd have one sniper who may rotate his position from round to round, but I guess it keeps your position stable and the AWP goes in different hands instead of rotating 2 spots. Ooh, okay, we've got some Avangard-esque smoke grenades from Astralis, giving them some dirty one-way peeks, or apparently not. Lucky's ready for it. See if Glaive chooses to throw that one again. Dupree misses his jump as well, unless he was going for a jump peek. 1 minute on the clock. Another test to come from Astralis. They've still got flashbangs as well to breach this position. NBK, who will press on forward. He's expectant of some flashbangs now, looking to swing afterwards. There'll be some counter grenades from double Poney as well. 40 seconds for Astralis to find their first kill.
Oh, that's an unforced error.
Yeah, we've got 3 players on B now. Body has made his way over. NBK instantly traded. But can the rest of the CTs keep their man advantage? Plenty of pre-fire around these smokes, but that bomb has to get planted soon. Bubsky moving forward now, planting in plain sight while he's being covered by Zipex. A little cheeky peek from Joko. Got some information as to the positions of some of these players for the retake. There are no grenades, no flashes, just an incendiary from Afro for this retake. So that really has to land in the right spot and force these Ts from their cover. Bubsky trying to force the issue now, but the kills are all going the way of double Poney. Magisk 1 versus 4. They're starting to swing. Oh boy, they're looking real sharp, double Poney, even on the M4A4s. That's a great retake from them.
The unforced error, though, that I called out was the Molotov overshooting the balcony that NBK was standing on, and so it burst in air and didn't do anything. Otherwise, the Molly forces NBK into the open, and he maybe doesn't get that kill. So instead of having to be traded and being a man down, you see that right there. Astralis can get the kill for free on NBK and then proceed to move on to the bomb site a little bit quicker. Unfortunately for them, we didn't get to see that that clever one-way smoke actually work.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a cool idea thrown in there by Glaive, and yet you're right to point out, double Poney, they were ready.
It's great to see.
Wake up early to catch a Poney off guard.
It's great to see some strength in the CT side from double Poney. I was expecting a better CT side. Of course, it was very crucial that they won the pistol and so on. But it's looking good so far. But now Astralis know that there are multiple sniper rifles in play. So they have some information as to the makeup of the double Poney setup on the CT side at present. So we'll see if they try to play against that in round number 20. The double orbs continue with 2 AK-47s. I know NBK quite likes an AK-47 on the CT side. We see that on Inferno, for example. But here, he will be the sole M4A4 player in round number 20. Waiting out the initial grenades are Astralis. Swinging behind the smoke now, and Afro is forced from his position. But it seems he may re-aggress as the smoke dissipates, and he gets a cheeky one on Glaive. Nobody can respond to that. Had the incendiary if ready, but he may be not... Oh, God. The timing of this. Magisk could even get 2 from this. This could be the entire round right here. Deleted immediately. How could you expect that? The timing from Magisk. Just knows he's not going to re-peek. He may regret not throwing that incendiary, but how about that for a response? The incendiary finally landing as well. Some footsteps heard below. They know at least one more player is there. You can see Dupree trying to give Astralis an option on the other side of the map. Just waiting for a peek, which isn't going to come. Again, Lucky's around the back with the AWP. 45 seconds on the clock. Dupree's got to try and make something happen here. He may have a chance, actually, because of Lucky's angle.
What was this? The flash comes through, and it is not effective. Instead, Jogo takes a bullet to the face. NBK and Body are on the site, though. Can put a stop to this. 28 seconds on the clock. And as the rotation comes back around towards that B site through the lower halls, were they close enough to hear the footsteps?
Yep.
I think they were. And BK hightailing it over here towards this B site, and there is no time for shenanigans here. Astralis need to get out onto the site immediately.
Yeah, it's a big flashbang, but 10 seconds to plant, and it's never going to get there. You saw how far Astralis walked away, and when they ran, they could still be heard immediately by NBK. It wasn't even close, and that's one of the biggest issues with Vertigo. It kind of limits your play. But that said, a lot of maps these days are T-sided, and I would argue that that maybe helps the CTs a fair bit on this map. So, you know, it's an advantage to the CTs, which, again, we've seen over the years a swing in favor of the Ts. And again, the economy pressure is higher and so on now. So different ways of looking at it. A lot of junk from Astralis thrown towards a potential fast peak from short. Not going to happen, but the Deagles will deliver once again. Opening frag onto Joko. We'll see if that's a rifle that can be rescued.
It's so
Looks
much
like it can.
hesitation, though. They just slow it down so much in the end. Very interesting, because this allows for the rotation to come in now for Double Pony. And so Astralis, instead of accelerating behind that kill, now there's a chance here for Double Pony to stabilize. 2 kills, beautiful work here from NBK, the natural-born killer, living up to his name. That had to happen. Bomb could get planted now.
Yeah, you can see how strong NBK is with the AK-47. 2 AWP retake is actually awkward for Double Pony. Once the smokes go, Bubsky has a flashbang as well, so unless they can switch one of these out for an M4 or an AK, this could be kind of weird for Double Pony. This is very losable for them. You can see Body trying to create some space. Bubsky is here jiggling. That's a very important kill. Lucky will eliminate Dupree, and that changes everything. Afro looking over the top will puncture Zipex, and it will be a successful retake. All 3 surviving.
Well, okay then, James. It seems to me like this is very much a CT-sided map these days. Both of these teams, at least they get a bomb plant, Astralis, but both of these teams struggling to put anything together on their offense. It's all about the defense right now. NBK, man, really saving it. Nice attempt there to trade, but just keeping his cool.
Yeah, just like Astralis did, Double Pony will start to build some cash after the buy. We can see Lucky's just shy of $9,000. Afro just above that. Not as good as it was, but they haven't dropped around, so things are looking pretty good for Double Pony. They are closing the gap 1 round at a time. Just focus on that 1 round. And again, they've got this boost in towards the mid position, which gives them more players towards B.
Don't see that boost every day. That is very cool. But again, mid. It's like Astralis, that's why I was saying earlier, right, where it was interesting to see so much presence from Double Pony mid. It's like Astralis don't even know, they don't acknowledge that MIP exists on the map. For them, it's like, oh, yeah, okay, you know, there's this A ramp, and then there's this B ramp, and the guy's like, yeah, what about mid? And they're just like, what about it?
So you can see, once that smoke starts to go on the stairs, Lucky is exposed to those stairs, so he must give up his position. No sound cues from that Molotov. Lucky having a quick jump peek, and I don't know if he saw anything on the radar, but they'll definitely see that. Body eliminated. I don't know how much information though from that kill there is for Double Pony. Lucky completely blind, trying to fall back now. The only man at B. He's got to stay alive for the retake. A swing and a miss. He's in so much trouble now. Glaive has the angle, and that gives them so much map control. This might be maybe a safe situation for Double Pony. 3 versus 5. They have no angles on the bomb site, and Astralis will continue to pursue. Big flashbangs. Trying to make it expensive. NBK gets a combo though. 2 versus 3 now. If Joker can deliver here, maybe the retake is on, but that might not be the case now. NBK with 2350 will also be deleted. That is a huge round for Astralis, not because it's their first round on the board, because they win by elimination. Double Pony have to spend maximum money now to stay in the game.
All of the money on the CT side now here for Double Pony. And they go for the double AWP. So this is going to be really interesting how they decide to put these into play. If they're going to have any presence on mid, or if they're just going to be taking pot shots on B and A and counting on those sniper rifles to do the work there. Meg is setting up again the smoke towards that A side. And again, Bubsky, super passive in mid, just holding. And Astralis once again showing a presence here towards the A ramp. Do we get a rinse and repeat? Ah, here we go. Now they're going to go for it. Unfortunately for them, NBK has been boosted up, which he has been boosted quite a bit on this map. It's just this is the first time that he actually gets to show it.
Yeah, had a lot of boost towards the B bomb site, looking towards mid. So there'll be some area control from Double Poney in that mid position, which will really slow down Astralis. And you can see there is an expedition on a ramp from Double Poney, but NBK's been lost elsewhere, which is really going to cause problems. Now we've got some retake questions. Rotation questions for Double Poney. Oh, the numbers are lining up. They're going straight into the toaster.
Oh, no!
Oh, dear. That was a very late headshot as well from Magisk. That's a huge mistake. Gives Double Poney a man advantage. He's been paid off. A Trojan horse.
What are you doing? Shooting your teammate in the back of the head. That looked so good. You managed to save the day, and then you squander it.
It's about the stats, you know. It's worth it. You can get 3 kills on top of it.
Drop towards B. Dupree can try and wrap through mid. Unfortunately, I think Dupree's going to die in a moment here.
Well, there's a lot of utility in Magisk's hand, so he may be able to throw some junk to pull him away first, or not. On this occasion, Afro is in the right place at the right time. 18 seconds now for a bomb plant. He may have to try and find a kill beforehand. Lucky will, though, and there'll be no bomb plant. 9 rounds for Double Poney. The 2 AWP survive once again. 3 players alive at the end of the round allows them to spread the wealth. On the Astralis side of things, they've still got money to buy Zipex just shy of $7,000, so the pressure will continue in the direction of Double Poney. Oof.
Yeah, indeed. Bubsky just got too excited there. Was expecting there to be more trigger discipline on Vegas' side. And Vegas, you know, that's it. Punishment for shooting your teammate.
Oh.
You get the Tech 9.
That's a bad miss.
That's unfortunate. Some aggression again here from Joko. Playing it close, hoping to get lucky with the HE. Nice combo there. Good teamwork coming in from Double Poney and really taking the fight to Astralis. Not letting them get comfortable, but this time Astralis are in position to put maximum pressure on this B site very early on.
Very fast play into the B bomb site. Huge entry from Glaive. The bomb's been spotted now, full rotation. Oh, that's a close one. Just trying to grab some weaponry. 4 AKs on deck. Now Lucky starts to hit his flicks. Surrounded by flames. Pubsky's lurk won't work out in the mid position. 2 versus 3. The numbers are equal once again, but Joko's flank will be massive. Magisk has 1 minute to try and clutch this. See if he commits to the bomb plant. Oh, that's a beautiful HE from Afro. The junk just keeps on coming. Double Poney 4 rounds away from Astralis, who still could eke out a buy here, this T side, but Double Poney have dropped just a 1 round on this CT side. Very impressive so far.
They're looking so good here on this CT side, and Astralis are looking a little stumped, not really getting much in mid with these late lurks. Bubsky getting shut down this round. And so as far as the push onto the site, it all looks good, and then they kind of just get stranded. They don't really have the options to deal with the AWP player who's anchoring on that B site. Lucky, just doing way too much work. No flash to force him off angles. I guess it is kind of difficult given all the places that you can hide on that B site, the angles to avoid the flash grenades. But it's not until much later that the mollies come into play, and by then the damage is done. And then the aggression coming in on ramp as well from Double Poney. Just constant pressure over there on that side of the map. Astralis are getting bullied right now. Could this be NBK? The NBK bringing the experience, bringing the heat here for Double Poney. Oh, we're gonna get a tech pause getting called right now. No damage done. Very beginning of the round, so that'll be a wash.
Can we see Afro's perspective?
Apparently, one of the mics was not working.
See this knife that Afro has. The M9 Ultraviolet. I have the lowest float M9 factory new in the world. Top 1.
How?
It's Bardov.
Hell yeah.
I just willed it into existence. I used to have the highest rust coat butterfly knife, which I sold, and actually Launders has at the moment.
Are you just funding Scrawny and Launders
more or less,
skin addiction?
Yeah. I might as well. Oh, that's a crucial incendiary missed. Especially because Astralis are kind of charging towards this bomb site. Nice utility usage from both sides. Astralis, of course, are the masters. It must be recognized. But Double Poney doing a good job as well on the CT side. They've got the angles. They've got the elevation. Now Astralis looking for area control. Joko will be going forward. He'll be pressing on, and that means he's lost the rifle. He was at the point of no return. He chose to fight on the island. Didn't work out for him. Now we've got 2 AK-47s in the hands of Astralis. This is a bonus round for them, if you will. Of course, their full buy comes the next round regardless, so this is a very dangerous round for Double Pony. The trades will continue slightly in Double Pony's favor. 3-on-3 now. Body trying to hold map control, but he's got 22 HP. He's got to be real careful. Even where he stands, he could be sprayed through the wall. There's a smoke for Magisk. Apart from that, there's no more grenades. Now, what will Astralis choose to do? They're all towards A. They have 38 seconds. They can't really make a play without elephant footing all the way towards B. So here they go. There's a, oh, that's beautiful timing. How does Dupree get that kill? I thought Body was good for 2.
Turned away in the nick of time. Lightning fast reactions, dude. Dupree is a killer. It's a 2-on-2 retake scenario now, and as I say that, Lucky catches Megas trying to make a play. So all on Dupree, the hero. 1v2. Playing very patiently. So smoke over the top onto the default bomb position. Now Dupree's got the angle. Perfect headshot, 1-on-1. He doesn't need to do anything. He can play the bomb at this point. There isn't a whole lot that Afru can hope to do.
Well, he might be lost in the smoke. How does he know if he's poking out or not? There we go. It's found himself. Dupree. Oh, he sees the tentacles, but he can't find the angle. The knife! I can't believe he's done this. Surely he sees the direction of the diffused tentacles. I mean, his perspective of the smoke will be slightly different to ours, but he could see it was being diffused, but he missed. That is a steal from Double Pony. That would have been a massive round to pick up for Astralis, but he couldn't quite find the angle.
Unreal. All right, we got a camera fix going on right now, and we need to get the pace going here because right now it is going to be Double Pony just absolutely pumped that they won that round. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. He doesn't get the angle, and you're right to point that out because sometimes we see things and then it's going to be different on the client side. And so it is. It could be that Dupree, maybe he's just barely seeing the tentacles and he's not seeing where they're going or anything like that. He just knows that it's being diffused. But regardless, that is so brutal for Astralis. That was a round that looked so good. Dupree putting it all on the line.
Send pictures of tentacles to Semler at OnFireSemler on Twitter. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Fill his,
just as long as you follow me first.
Fill his social media with tentacles.
Just so long
if you can, I would appreciate that. No need to tag me in. Just send them to Semler.
Absolutely tag Bardolph and actually tag everybody.
Lourdes probably wants to see
tag everybody here at Flashpoint. Yeah,
like a tentacle type.
Big fan. He loves traveling around, Japan, rest of Southeast Asia. He was there recently.
Yeah. I tried to meet him in Thailand to Gatecrash Vansili's wedding, but I couldn't quite make it in the end. I was super sad because I love doing dumb stuff like that.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Yeah, it would have been awesome. So we're waiting for a camera fix, maybe a software issue rather than a hardware issue. Sometimes you've got to get that controller in the Discord to sort it out.
Well, it's one of those things where, the cameras need to be on at all times so that we can see the players as they're playing.
We're back into the game. By the way, Discord, in terms of voice comms, it has more latency than TeamSpeak.
TeamSpeak is just superior.
Yeah, TeamSpeak's the one.
That's why it's just, yeah, exactly. It is the one. Just go with TeamSpeak, guys. Everything else has fallen to the wayside. Discord is more about memes anyways.
User left the channel.
Let's get it. And we're about to find out now. 14-11, and this is the full buy from Astralis, but I almost feel like Astralis are more lethal with Deagles. Let's see if they prove me wrong here. As Joko continues to play aggro on ramp, Dupree in the meantime in a duel over here towards B. But this Meg is finding the opening kill, and that has not happened in quite some time. And so Astralis, here we go. Look at that.
Oh, again!
Again? Are you kidding?
Oh, he's made up for it. It's fine. It's fine. Astralis, this has got to be the round. But what a time to make it to 15. Look at the money for Double Pony. They ain't got none. This is the worst time to be broken because it's going to be game point for Astralis. This is so unfortunate after a great run. But again, they've just been worn down slightly economically. Astralis getting more kills on their T side than we saw from Double Pony. And that may be the difference maker here.
Oh, ye of little faith, James. You know what these guys are capable of with Deagles. They can still make it happen. They can still ruin Astralis' day.
Yeah, we'll see what MBK chooses to do. He's got the diffuse kit for that 5-second tentacle play, but he is moving away from the bomb site, as he probably should in a 1 versus 4. Self-preservation at this point. That M4 is absurdly expensive, by the way.
There we go. Which one? The Tooth Fairy?
It's the... I think it's from the Gods and Monsters collection. It's the watery one.
Oh, Poseidon.
Yeah.
Neptune.
It's like... Might be $1,000 or more.
Really? For a Neptune M4?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, Neptune.
I think for trade-up purposes, I want to say, but I could be wrong. I think so.
Well, let's see. Match point for Astralis now on the T side, and yeah, Deagles and a FAMAS for body. Double Poney trying to get aggressive, trying to make the plays, and there you go. Lucky gonna catch out Dupree. They know that he keeps lurking around here in the B halls at the beginning of the rounds, and they just decide to punish him. Very nicely done.
So Joko spots towards A and sees nothing. We're not going to see a fast round just yet from Astralis, so it's okay. So they see not much towards A. They went deep on B and stole a rifle and didn't see any more than a lurker. So Double Poney may be unsure as to what the intentions are of Astralis in this round. Joko popping up to say hello. Some nice damage done. Maybe that tells a story later on in this round, but for now he has been dropped 4 on 4. There is utility for Astralis. Where is Body going? Where is he going? Waypoints on the A bomb site.
Just completely stuck. Now these smokes going down, trying to create some room here for Double Poney, but they could also help Glaive. Glaive setting it up now for the rest of his team, and we should be getting a bomb plant momentarily here. Bubsky has made his way onto that bomb site. NBK through the smoke, going to take down Glaive. 3-on-3 retake scenario now for Double Poney. And NBK bringing it to a 3-on-2 in favor of the Ponies.
Yeah, well, this is quite a turnaround from Double Poney. They've given themselves a chance, but there's no defuse kit that I can see. Maybe there's one on the floor. That is a very huge problem for them because, as you can see, they're still trying to make it to the bomb itself. There is a smoke to create some space, but it's such an easy lineup in the corner as well. 2 versus 2, and time is running out. It may have run out already. Magisk misses his shot. Zipex now deleted as well, but I don't think there's going to be time.
No, I think this might be it, James. 1 second!
Oh, you can't
They
be
get
serious.
it!
I thought it was over.
0.1? How close was that? There's no way.
I thought it was over. I thought there was 0 chance of winning that round.
Dude, it was, I mean, the bomb ticked over. That is as close as it gets. 15-12, and Double Poney on a force buy managed to get another round. So sick.
The edge of destruction.
Let's see it. Now we're into the thick of things here as Astralis are going to have money for the buy, but Double Poney looking a little bit more fierce. Nice HE onto Afro. That hurts. Not going to be pleased about that one. This time, Dupree's got a buddy with him.
Yeah, that grenade trying to put him in a mobility scooter.
If he should be so lucky. Oh.
I can't believe that this game is still going. I really thought that was a wrap.
Well, considering how the first half went, I think everybody expected a 16-2 or 3 for Astralis.
I thought the pony was turned into horse meats.
To glue.
You can find horse meat burgers in the UK.
It's a bit gamey, isn't it?
Yeah, probably a bit rich. Well, Double Poney have the opening kill. See some grenades lined up towards the B bomb site, looking to isolate fights. Will it be a double pump, though? They throw some smokes, but will they commit? There's a molly as well. And more so, is the push on the way. Double Poney will respond with some utility of their own. We have a lurker once again in Bubsky, but the main focus is towards B. 39 seconds on the clock. Glaive starting to move in. Zipex just sees a backpack or a waist or something. Gets the kill eventually. 3-on-3 now, 30 seconds. Magisk still holding angles. The bomb on the floor being thrown over. And Astralis fall to the floor. Bubsky, he's alone now with 20 seconds, forcing Afro away. He has a chance at least to do some damage as we head towards the 13th round now for Double Poney. NBK in a simple crossfire, but he peeks out early, and Double Poney moved to 13.
And with no bomb plant for Astralis, I mean, they can have enough, but it's going to be a light buy for Glaive, for example. He's not going to be able to afford a full one. So they are going to go for it, Astralis, but it is taking everything from them. And so this is so crazy right now. We've got 10 rounds on the board. Let's see. Before I say something absolutely silly, 11 right now for Double Poney on this CT side. They're doing exactly what Astralis did to them in the first half. They're giving it back and then some. Can we get overtime? This is it. Astralis, now we're going. Zipnix pops himself through that smoke, trying to put a little bit of pressure here towards the A ramp. The setup is ready, though, for Double Pony. They've got 3 players here ready to go.
Entry man Zipex. Glaze in the back with the MAC-10, so we'll see how that one escalates. There's the first entry. We still have a CT on short, so there will be problems here for Astralis. That's a chunky grenade as well. Bandit trying to avoid the flash. Dupree holding the angle. Very nice work from Astralis. 5 versus 3, but can they hold on to this? Because last time they didn't. By the skin of their teeth, Double Pony still in this game. With 2 AWPs in tow as well, something could be done here. We can see Astralis start to walk away from the A bomb site again. The rotation last time was heard by NBK. You can see him in the mid position.
This time around, they have a whole lot more time to work with, so they don't need to run until they're right on the bomb site already.
Yeah, no one's on B whatsoever. NBK now. How far does he go with no help, no support flashes or anything? How many kills is he willing to try and go for alone? Smoked off, all the angles taken away now. That's a horrible one for him. This might be the end of the road for the Pony. It might be off to the abattoir in game number 1. Get the meat hooks out because Astralis are coming. They've got the butcher's aprons on. And they're covered in blood.
This got dark real quick, Bartolf.
2 AWP retake, and it begins. They have a flank in Dupree, and it will be a merciless headshot, back of the head and dead. 16-13, a noble comeback from the Ponies, but it will be Astralis taking it by 3.
Indeed, and so Astralis managing to get a very solid CT side. Their T side left something to be desired, but that could also be on the Pony just being ready for them, doing their homework. But that is Double Pony's map pick falling at the feet of the Danes, and we're going to have Nuke next.
Indeed.
And we know that Astralis, I mean, they are a formidable Nuke team.
Absolutely. It is break time. When we're back, thoughts of a interracial desk of analysis. We'll see you after the break. Honestly, am I watching porn right now? Is it fair to call a pony a midget horse? It's utterly, oh my god, it's X-rated every round. Astralis are in that arse.